And now, ladies and gentlemen, the first face-off of this event. Let's bring both the champions to the middle of the stage. Champion versus champion for the face-off. World Championship hardware on the line in Las Vegas, Saturday, May 4th at... We'll invite both fighters to face forward for the cameras. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we'll invite both of our champions to take their seats. We'll get this news conference started. The host this afternoon, please welcome very famous DAZN broadcaster. He's going to take us through the rest of this afternoon's proceedings. Please welcome Todd Grisham.
Thank you, Mark. I appreciate that. Hello and welcome to those of you in attendance and those of you watching on DAZN right now. And as you may have heard, the public has been invited to this event here at the Hard Rock in downtown New York City in Times Square. So I'd like to do an informal poll for those of you here who thinks that Daniel Jacobs will win on May the 4th.
Bueno, primero que nada, quiero agradecerle a todos ustedes, a cada uno de ustedes por estar aquí y por siempre apoyarme en mi carrera. Estoy muy agradecido, muy orgulloso de representar a mi país.
First and foremost, I want to thank you. Thank you all for being here, for always supporting me. And I'm very honored. I'm always honored to represent my country.
Gracias a DAZN, Golden Boy, Canelo Team. Gracias por siempre estar a mi lado y apoyándome.
I want to thank DAZN, I want to thank Golden Boy, and I want to thank my team, Canelo Team, for always supporting me.
Siempre me gustan los retos. Hoy tenemos un gran reto enfrente que es Daniel Jacobs. Sabemos la capacidad que tiene, sabemos las habilidades que tiene. Es un gran peleador, un peleador que sabe manejarse muy bien arriba del cuadrilátero.
I've always liked challenges, and this is not an exception. We know what Daniel Jacobs brings, his ability, his qualities, his talent. He knows how to move well in the ring.
Y nos vamos a preparar como siempre. Haremos una gran preparación con la responsabilidad que siempre asumimos para salir con la mano en alto, obviamente, el 4 de mayo y brindarle más que nada a la gente una gran pelea y que disfruten de grandes peleas.
And we'll do what we always do, prepare ourselves to the fullest to give the fans a great fight. This is not going to be an exception. It's going to be a great fight, and we're going to come out with our hand raised.
Muchas gracias a todos y nos vemos el 4 de mayo.
Thank you to everybody, and we'll see you all there, May 4th.
A couple of quick questions for the fighters. Daniel, we'll start with you.
Well, thank you guys. Thank you guys. New York. Viva Brooklyn and Viva Mexico, eh? Hey, I just want to say much respect to everyone for being here. Ultimately, much respect to Golden Boy and Canelo for accepting this fight. You're a true champion, and stepping in with another champion says a lot. So I take my hat off to you, but I'm looking for a tremendous fight for the fans. This fight is for the fans. Obviously, our legacy is on the line. He's already well established. So for me, it's about capturing the titles, all the titles, to claim my legacy in my own right. I'm from Brooklyn, Brownsville, New York. I never, ever had it easy. I've always had the long road. I always had to jump over hurdles after hurdle after hurdle. But when I step in that ring, May 4th, that would be the last hurdle that I would have to step in, because I would declare myself the middleweight champ, the best fighter in the world of my division. I have my team to thank: Andre Rozier, Keith Connolly, my trainer up in heaven, Victor Roundtree, who couldn't be here today, all my staff, Scooty Scoop, Chris, Coach. I love all you guys. We have worked so hard for this moment. And I'm going to tell you one thing. It's not going to be a moment that I take for granted. I'm going to make sure that I put my best foot forward. So all of you fans, whether you're going for Canelo or whether you're going for me, that all you fans can enjoy this fight because we both stepped up to the plate. We both know what this means. So I'm looking forward to it all. This is very exciting for me. But at the end of the day, I know what matters most, and that's making sure you guys are pleased. So big ups to the fan. Make sure you guys watch this fight. $10 for DAZN to describe. I'll see you guys May 4th. Thank you.
And finally,
New York, how you doing? Brooklyn, how you doing? Mexico, how you doing? Okay. Guys, just want to echo what Joe said earlier. This is an amazing moment for DAZN. And, you know, fight fans over here, for a long time, you've been paying a lot of money for the super fights, and that's really about to change. The fight itself, we have to give a huge amount of credit and respect to Canelo and to Oscar and the team. They know about this fight. They know how tough this fight is. And I can just see a little bit of worry. I don't know. Maybe. No. Bernard. No. Robert. These guys know more about boxing than I'll ever know. And they know about this fight. They know about this fight. But isn't it great that we have a super fight? Cinco de Mayo and T-Mobile. Isn't it great that we have a moment in the sport when two great champions can come together? Because I have to be honest, there were plenty of TV executives out there that told us this fight won't happen. There is no way Canelo and Golden Boy will fight Danny Jacobs. I think Danny even feared that himself. But for a long, long time, when we signed Daniel Jacobs, he has told me many, many times 3 special words. Bring me Canelo. And on May the 4th, he gets his chance. He gets his chance, not just to have a great story. We know the Daniel Jacobs story. It's incredible. One day it will go down as the greatest comeback story in the history of the sport. The man was told he may not live, he may not walk again, but he will certainly never fight again. He came back to win the World Middleweight Championship, and now he stands before you to be the unified Middleweight World Championship, the best fighter in the world, the Ring Magazine champion, all these things. But you know, when I saw him fight Gennady Golovkin and that final bell went, I thought, wow, Jacobs has done it. Jacobs has done it. Jacobs has come back from cancer. He's come back from never fighting again, and he's done it. And I thought, I just believe the gods, although it was a close fight, the gods are going to give him this win. But they didn't, because they waited for this moment. They waited for this moment when he can go out on this platform against the very best in the world and create a legacy that will never, ever be forgotten in the sport of boxing. And I've never been so confident in a 50-50 fight, because that's what this is. Because I believe that this young man walks with faith. And I believe that on May the 4th, he will become the unified middleweight champion of the world. Fate is a wonderful thing. But when you combine it with talent, it goes a long way. And for my Mexican friends, I was in Tijuana at the weekend. What a place. What a place. La Chona, my favorite song. True story. And Cinco de Mayo is such a wonderful weekend of celebration for you great people. Not this year. Not this year. I wish both of you the best of luck. My heart, my head is with this young man, the best middleweight on the planet. And on May the 4th, you will get a night and a show you will never forget. Thank you, and God bless. Thank you.